Good morning, everyone. Jack and Rose and I are coming to you from Pacific City to talk to you a little bit about Dogpatch, where it's going, and maybe a little bit about where it's been. Ever since I was a little girl, I dreamed of working with dogs, and about 25 years ago, it happened. I started Dogpatch, and I've learned a lot from them, or since then. I've learned that science has proven to us that positive reinforcement is really the only way to train a dog to be as comfortable as these are. This is Rose. She's our latest foster fail from the Pixie Project. She's got some health problems, so we decided to keep her, kind of blind and kind of deaf and all heart. Because of your support of Dogpatch, we're able to take some of these foster fails along with quite a few fosters from the Pixie Project, and we usually find homes for all of them. Some of them even come back to visit us. Anyway, on to outdoor school. You'll notice that Rose and Jack both have these devices on. You'll see those a lot of times at Dogpatch on your dogs. And we also use long lines. When we're doing our snifaris, whenever we're outside of our fenced areas, we like to have safety measures in place so that if your dog does see a rabbit, which is a common occurrence at Dogpatch, or a squirrel, which is even more common, and decides to chase it into our 6-acre woods, that we have a complete track on where they are at all times. We have some other devices that are beepers that also make it really easy to find the dogs. At no point are they ever used for an aversive method of training. We only believe in the positive reinforcement because science has shown us, contrary to what old-fashioned trainers who use the pinch collars and the jerking motions and the abrupt commands tell us, those are all wrong. We learn better if it's a reward. And you create a bond with your dog rather than having them obey you out of fear. I never, ever want any of these creatures to fear me. What outdoor school is going to do, we're doing a lot of snifaris, which sniffing is just so important to dogs. It's a calming exercise. It exhausts them. Their olfactories are so much stronger than ours, and it's so exciting for them to explore new avenues. Rose here can't see very well, and she doesn't hear much at all. But oh my gosh, when she's in the dog park, her nose is to the ground, her tail is wagging, she's adventuring, usually with me chasing behind her, because not being able to hear, she doesn't come very well when she's called. It's just sniffing is a really, really good activity. Some dogs choose sniffing over the high energy play in the dog park. And when you see your dogs doing that, don't be alarmed. That's actually a good thing. However, then we have some of the dogs that are the runners and the wrestlers. And sniffing to them, if there is running adventure and maybe some agility and some work on commands, if that's happening, they'd rather be doing that than sniffing because they do need some of that energy worked out physically. We're going to offer all sorts of things. We're going to tailor it to your dog. So the sniffers get to sniff and the runners get to run and the wrestlers get to wrestle. We're going to start out each day with a lot of exercise so that if we do instill any learning or behavior modification, that their brains are ready to accept it, that they're not distracted and wanting to play. We get them a little tired. And I want to make it really clear that we're not doing any training. What we are going to do is some behaviors. We're going to make the no free lunch plan happen, which means that all the dogs are going to have to sit or do something for their treats. We're going to tailor that to kind of the needs that you've let me know about what you want changed on them. But again, the training, all of that's going to be up to you. After each session, I'm going to supply you with a report card, and I'll probably email each of you individually and let you know some exercises to work with your dog. We'll also be having some videos that show some of the tricks and fun that we're going to be doing. I'm glad that you all decided to join us, and keep an eye on what we're doing because this is an ongoing learning process for me as well. And Dogpatch lives on, just in another form. Remember, we always are still doing the boarding, and with the boarding, the outdoor school is also offered because I believe that all of the dogs that are with me need to have the same care. Nobody's going to be sitting in their kennel while all the other dogs are playing. Anyway, welcome to Outdoor School, and I'm looking forward to this week's first session. See you all really soon.